Hey, welcome back to our Stupid Reaction Sheets. I'm Corbin.
I'm stupid.
It's true. And you can follow us on Instagram, Twitter for more juicy content. Thanks on Patreon. Follow, subscribe if you have the like button. It's almost October. If you could recommend one spooky movie from India, what would you recommend?
Stree. So fun and spooky.
Yeah.
And then Tumbad.
Yeah. That's probably the spookiest in terms of...
yeah, but then there's the cinematography of Bulbul,
which is a lot of...
Those would be right there. Those are my top.
What about the Marathi?
Yeah, that one too. That was really good.
And then Pizza. Yeah, you didn't like Pizza.
I didn't like Pizza.
Yeah, Stree would be a lot of fun.
Stree's a really good go-to because it's got some jump scares. It's also quirky. The visual effects on her are good. It introduces you to the whole concept of the witch with the feet backwards, and so
yeah.
That's a good one.
That's a good one. I'm going to try to go... We're not going to do a full month for Halloween, but I'm still going to try to go to a few spooky movies that we haven't... I don't think there's enough for us to do a full month again.
You know what else is one that... I don't know if this qualifies, but I would say if you're interested, it could qualify. Sort of, because conceptually where it goes is Briani.
Oh, yeah. You could also do Amos, but
that's another exactly.
Both those aren't really.
They're not
spooky. They're just.
But they're conceptually
kind of
very similar.
Yeah. Anyways, today we got another song from PS1.
Hey, that's gonna be a really, really big movie. You heard it here, folks. No one else is saying that.
Are you gonna read it?
I just started.
You just started it?
Yeah.
Okay.
And already, right at the beginning, I'm like, okay. Lots of big names.
Okay.
For everything, like the people, the places, the lakes, and it's so hard to retain those names, and then they bring them up again, and you're like, okay, was that the person, the place, or the lake?
So I saw you're gonna have to get on it. We got about.
I know.
Try to get through the first book. How long?
I
is
saw.
it?
It's a standard good sized book. I think it's. I don't know the number of pages. It's not massive. It's not like, it's not 700 pages, but I think it's 2 something, close to 3.
Okay.
So it's a
I saw
pretty normal book.
Jimmy and Buddy they reviewed it.
Reviewed the book.
They did it, which would be fun, I think, one time for us to do like a book review.
Yeah. I didn't see the review though. What did they say?
I didn't watch it because I don't want to be spoiled.
Me too. I didn't want it
because I do not have time to read it before it comes out.
I may not get it finished because I have other stuff that's going on that is typically not going on with my life that is taking attention, and then when I'm not focused on it, my energy's spent, and so I'm left. I'm gonna try. I just can't make any guarantees.
Yeah, so it's coming at the end of the month. This song, it's a lyrical video, so it's not a full-on music video.
Ratchasa Maamaney,
and obviously our Nanbar
yes.
Rahman. Another song from this beautiful film. Can't wait for it.
Which is the same thing. We've had the one song from this, didn't we? That was just a lyric video. Yeah.
I found it funny because a lot of people were really underwhelmed with the trailer, and I don't understand because I think people are wanting Brahmahastra style films. They want RR big, and I think didn't get enough action, and I think I don't know anything, but I think if you go into this film expecting a whole bunch of action, you're going to be very disappointed. Especially with the Mani Ratnam film. Mani Ratnam just doesn't strike me as a big action guy.
No,
There's going to be some.
There's going to be some, but I'm hoping it's going to do what Game of Thrones and thankfully House of the Dragon has started to do, which is be focused on it. Story, yeah.
And the cherry on top is that
happens every once in a while. Every once in a while, you get a Battle of the Bastards.
Yeah. That's what I think it's going to be. So just. I don't know. I'm not speaking from any knowledge. Just my thinking.
And again, but we also don't know the material. So if the material is chock full of epic battles and you didn't get it in the trailer, I could understand the disappointment. What happened?
Okay, sorry guys. Technical difficulties had to cut off there. Anyway, so let's just get into this bad boy. Wow. What a flute. that Sorbita? An Indian Ranira. That's Sorbita, right? From Made in Heaven?
Yes. I'd be shocked if it's not.
Ratchasa Maamaney, rattiriyin sooriyane kovai palam pole nee kovam kollade arambuthi tera buddhira Ratchasa Maamaney, rattiriyin sooriyane kovai palam pole nee kovam kollade arambuthi tera buddhira veera 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 enga mamaney alamara veera kola alamanadire attam kanavakka pora hatte kotti pere natta talevan nottu kolvara meese vecha mirugane muttattila settattila kittittida vande onnetti kolla buddhi vekya vande
Tomsavidam, imse mori, amsa bena, amsa mori, hamda rasen, kamsa bukan na. Ukiranin, nitta mudan, sati yene, muttu nigar, hotte magan na. Palagane, andangalin, gundugale, kandangale, vendraduthu konda oru do magan na. Ennigara, hindulagil, mannulagil, thambiranai, vandavalo yaar. Kathum kadal, ettu kota, sooriyane, pottukitta, vada madurai, valam varuven naar.
ennamillaya hottinnamillaya na chinna pillaya nee kochalitte acheseya kuchamillaya palle sevara pillai vaivara palle
Wow.
nee paattamule vetti pora maati kolvara hey yare aadu mama yare ho ekaya yare ho Ratchasa Maamaney, rattiriyin sooriyane kovai palam pole nee kovam kollade arambuthi tera buddhira Ratchasa Maamaney, rattiriyin sooriyane kovai palam pole nee kovam kollade arambuthi tera buddhira
Oh. The way he just changes up his songs, he's like, I don't care.
Yeah.
That looks like it could be a showstopper.
Yeah, and that was a little bit more than just a lyric video.
Yeah, you got to. I can't talk today. Got to at least see a little bit of it. That's definitely Sorbita, right?
I'll be shocked if it's not. Really looked exactly like her.
It was obviously Shreya Ghoshal,
Yes.
the muscular dove herself.
Of course.
And I love what A.R. Rahman. He does this a lot. It's just not just like in this song thing. Obviously, he did it. He loves to change it up in songs.
Yeah.
He likes to surprise you with like, I
Total gear shift.
change it up, which
Yep.
I don't know. I'm not a composer. Just doesn't. It seems like a dangerous decision.
It is. It's not a common thing to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a common thing to do. It's a dangerous thing to do, but that he can do it and get away with it.
Yeah, it looked like a lot of fun. It looked like the music videos were like really intense.
I was instantly I'm thinking, okay, please tell me this is a big musical number that you're just keeping behind the scenes for us to experience in the theater, because
Have they released a
song?
music with full visuals?
not to my knowledge.
That's interesting. I don't know how, because obviously Brahmastra released. I mean, it didn't do all of them, but it did.
It did a lot. It released a lot of stuff.
No, I'm saying song wise.
No,
releasing the
song
whole-
wise,
like releasing the full
there were 2.
gambit.
I think they only did 2.
And I know that's pretty common, obviously, in Indian cinema to release songs as promotion pieces. But I don't know, like,
Did they
if...
do 2 or 3? I think they only did 2. They definitely did his opening song.
Yeah, Boot or
Yeah, the
Dance
Boot
to Boot
Dance.
or whatever.
And then they did the love song, but they combined some of the footage from the other song when he has found his fire and he's doing his
they
thing. So I think they released 2.
It is Sorbita.
Yeah, good
Which
call.
is exciting that she's
Very exciting.
I can't wait for the second... Is it second or third? Second, right?
Second.
The second season of Made in Heaven.
Yeah.
That's where we first were introduced to her. But to have Karthi, Vikram, Aishwarya, Sorbita, and obviously many, many others in this film, I think is going to be... seems like a cast of characters films.
And just...
How
massive.
far are you in the book?
Just the first chapter.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wonder how... It'd be interesting because like I said, I'm not going to be able to read the book, even though I think that would be good. Maybe after the film, I'll read the book, and then for the next one, we'll be prepared, because obviously this is just part 1. And I wonder how much of the first book
Yeah, they
that
cover.
they're going to, because this is just part 1 of this story.
Well, that's the thing. If it's PS1, the first book is PS1. So there's PS1, PS2, PS3, PS4.
Okay.
So I would assume they're covering all the ground in the first book.
Gotcha. Interesting.
Which, the reason it's so hard to translate that is if you're doing a film, let's say you're doing a 3-hour epic, right? Then it's usually, for a screenplay format, it's going to be a page a minute. So you're going to have 180 pages for 3 hours of screen time. You can see why that's problematic, because if you have a novel that's a short novel, would be 250 pages, you can't convert that into all the coverage of what's in the book on screen.
Yep.
You have to edit unless you want to make a 8-hour movie.
And you don't, unless you're on your Kashyap.
Correct.
And he even split that in.
Yeah.
Didn't he say the first cut of Gangs was like
Gangs
9
is like
hours?
9 hours, I think. Yeah.
I actually would love, and I think he should have made. I think it was just before it's like ahead of its time. Obviously, that film was ahead of its time for Indian cinema, but like to do the 9 hours, just release it as a 1 hour series, 9 episodes, 1 hour series, each. I think.
Why not?
If he hadn't released it yet, I think
No
he would
one's
do it
done
now.
that. That'd be a great idea, because people want to see director's cuts. So you could advertise that as the full unedited director cut of Gangs of Wasseypur, the series. Mm-hmm. And you could also have added to it, if you want, his commentary.
I think it'd be interesting to see.
That would be a lot of fun.
Anyways, let us know what you thought about the song. Are you excited for the film? I'm assuming. Have we got a trailer?
We did. We got a trailer
But that was, and it comes out the end of this month. It's still the beginning of this month.
I suspect we're going to get another trailer.
You think so? Actually, I don't
Either
know. What
another
date?
trailer.
What's the date today?
Today is the 13th or 14th.
Actually, I don't know, man. I think we might get another song. I
A
don't know.
song.
I don't know if we'll get another trailer.
Something.
I don't know.
I do like that he's holding his cards close to his vest. I would much rather you undershare than overshare.
But he still loved Brahmastra, and he says they overshared.
They were at the point. I'm glad they stopped. That was like, okay, enough. And thankfully they had stopped. And I wasn't the only one. There were a lot of people saying, cut it out, man.
Not me. Shiva! I think somebody should do a count of.
I was just going to say someone should do a count of how many times his name is screamed out.
Somebody sent me that said Alia Bhatt showed up to work like 400 days in a row just to practice, just to shout
Just
Shiva.
to shout Shiva.
Something like that.
Did ADR work? Could you imagine that she's done? Yeah, we have some ADR work we need for you to do. I just need you to do about 50 shouts of Shiva. Oh, but I did that so many times already on set.
It's true. Anyways, let us know what you thought about it. Are you excited for the film? Let us know down below.
Juice!